Hello everyone, welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Laura Collins stopped up to see Alexis Davis at the Invader on Friday, October 27, and noted on how well Esme Prince was settling into her receptionist post. Esme eavesdropped after she left and seemed interested in what the women were talking about her. Laura was grateful to Alexis for keeping an eye on Esme while she looked for Nicholas Cassadine. The good news was that Laura had proof that Nicholas was alive, but the bad news was that he did not want to be found. Although Alexis thought there would be genuine charges awaiting Nicholas if he returned home, she also knew he had the resources to remain concealed indefinitely. Alexis recommended they just wait for Nicholas to show up. Laura felt divided about Cyrus' release since she believed in rehabilitation, but wasn't convinced it was feasible for her brother or if he even deserved it. Laura decided to leave once Esme interrupted her with a reminder about an upcoming video conference. As Laura was leaving, Alexis questioned if she knew Judge Albert Kim, and Laura claimed she didn't. Esme also took a private moment with Alexis and requested for a raise. After Esme pretended that the flat was too small now that Laura and Kevin Collins had returned, Alexis thought there was more to the tale. When Alexis pressed Esme for the actual reason she wanted to go, Esme revealed that she was developing love for Spencer Cassadine. Trina Robinson called Jocelyn Jacks from the gallery and told her she was covering the morning shift for Ava Jerome. Trina checked in on Jocelyn's study session with Adam and requested Joss to keep an eye out for her art book, which would be dropped off later. Trina was shocked to see Cyrus Renaud after hearing a client approaching and disconnecting. Cyrus pretended he wanted to buy art from Ava and that he just happened to run across Trina by chance, but she didn't believe he did anything by chance. Trina erupted in wrath because Cyrus was holding her and her mother hostage. Cyrus could have taken out both Trina and Portia Robinson if Laura hadn't traded herself. Cyrus apologized and pretended to want to make amends, but Trina wasn't convinced and refused to forgive him. Spencer became embroiled in the fight once he arrived. Cyrus persuaded Spencer to address him as uncle and boasted about how he'd helped keep him safe behind bars. When Cyrus saw Trina's turtle dove, he said it filled his heart to know Spencer had given the present he'd offered. Trina took her turtle dove away from Cyrus and threatened to call the cops if he came near her or Portia again. Although Cyrus volunteered to aid Trina if she ever needed it, Trina stated unequivocally that she would not. After Trina angrily ordered Cyrus to go, she accepted Spencer's comforting embrace and made him promise not to tell anyone how she lost her cool. Adam became a little frisky in Jocelyn's dorm room as he appreciated her note-taking method and put her organic chemistry knowledge to the test. Adam alluded to having somewhat domineering parents and was astounded by Jocelyn's more supportive parents. Dex Heller arrived to whisk Joss away for some fun just as Jocelyn and Adam were ready to take a break. Adam was upset as he packed his belongings and offered to wait for Trina's book, but Joss argued it wasn't necessary. As Jocelyn and Dex walked out of the dorm together, jealous Adam looked downcast. In Vermont, Elizabeth Baldwin experienced intimate moments with Hamilton Finn at the cabin and in the woods during their maple tree tapping excursion. Mason Gatlin wanted more medicines from TJ Ashford and pushed for another doctor when TJ refused. TJ insisted the response would be the same regardless of which doctor Mason saw, so Mason grumbled about his complaining and that TJ never shut up down there either. TJ realized Mason was one of the kidnappers holding him prisoner, so he promised to make him pay and fled. After TJ filled Jordan Ashford in and reaffirmed his certainty of Mason's guilt, she argued that Mason would not be convicted. There was no proof to back up TJ's statement, and his version of events couldn't be trusted because he was blindfolded and disoriented. TJ stormed out, enraged because he wanted justice. Back in Mason's room, he told Austin Gatlin Holt that he was going to sell him out to the cops. Mason was going to act like he was just a dumb henchman getting kidnapping orders from his sophisticated medical cousin. Austin contended that claiming he was involved in Ava's abduction would not help Mason avoid punishment. Nonetheless, Mason didn't care and was out to get Austin for being a pain in the ass for years. Austin eventually decided it was time to help himself, so he shut the blinds and switched off Mason's monitors. Mason smirked and pretended his cousin didn't have the courage to grab a pillow. TJ arrived and approached the window, where he saw Austin suffocating Mason through the closed slats. According to General Hospital spoilers, Mason's life is on the line, so stay tuned to discover the stunning moments ahead. According to General Hospital GH spoilers, a new face is coming to Port Charles, so let's chat about a recast debut taking place during the week of October 30 November 3. Asher Jared Antonizin has taken over as Danny Morgan, therefore Zachary Risinger's reign has come to an end. Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, will no likely gather their blended family for some Halloween festivities as Halloween approaches. Antonizin's first appearance appears to be just in time for Danny to join in on the Halloween fun, so viewers will want to offer him a hearty welcome to the show. Based on his similarity to his TV father, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, Asher Jared Antonizin appears to be an excellent casting decision. Jason is thought to be died, yet his legacy lives on through his sons. Of course, many fans are hoping that Danny will eventually be reunited with his father. The same can be said for Jake Weber, Hudson West, who has been struggling under the weight of his recent losses. Steve Burton is now starring on Days of Our Lives as Harris Michaels, but it appears like he will return to GH at some point. It's simply a matter of when the show can lock it down and get Jason's long-awaited homecoming underway. Assuming Antonizin remains in the character of Danny, he will hopefully have a happy reunion with Jason at some point. Danny's parents may still be able to live happily ever after because Jason will always be Sam's true love. Regardless, it's a good thing Danny is still around and hasn't been taken off to boarding school like so many other soap kids have been. It'll be intriguing to see how this version of Danny turns out, so stay tuned for further information on his debut and any other key casting selections. Are you looking forward to seeing Asher Jared Antonizin play Danny Morgan? Are you hoping for a father-son reconciliation between Danny and Jason someday? According to General Hospital spoilers, more arrivals and departures are on the way, so stay tuned to the ABC soap. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.